Space.
Re-entry systems ready.
Hello folks, welcome to Volga Tunes. Today's video we are going to look at the origin stories of DC superhero Blue Beetle. There have been 3 Blue Beetles: Dan Garrett, Ted Kord, and Jaime Reyes, but today's video we are mainly focusing on Jaime Reyes' origin plus the Blue Beetle scarab. Let's start with scarab, also known as Khaji, is an alien artifact of immense power and sentience. It's a technological scarab created by an ancient alien race called the Reach. After being defeated by the Owens, also known as Guardians of the Universe, are the founders and leaders of Green Lantern Corps, the Reach used these scarabs as tool to infiltration, subjugation, and control of other worlds. The wearer of Blue Beetle scarab turned into the ultimate infiltrator, a cover agent controlled by the Reach intended to take over its own world. Khaji is one such scarabs. The story of Jaime Reyes begins when he discovers the scarab while he and his friends are exploring an abandoned warehouse. The scarab fuses itself to the base of Jaime's spine, embedding itself and integrating with his nervous system. This unexpected connection grants Jaime a powerful exoskeleton and a wide range of advanced technological abilities. Khaji, unlike the other Reach scarabs, starts to develop a unique bond with Jaime. Instead of imposing control and domination, Khaji demonstrates a sense of morality and compassion. This leads to a unique partnership between the two, as Jaime uses the scarab's abilities to fight crime and protect his community. Let's start with Jaime Reyes' origin. Jaime is Mexican-American, lives in El Paso, Texas, U.S. with his parents and sibling. Jaime has an acute sense of responsibility for his immediate family and various friends. Though he complains about having to sort out their various problems, he derives strength and courage from his family's support, wanting what's best for them. The character was first introduced in Infinite Crisis, where Jaime Reyes became the third Blue Beetle, written by Keith Giffen, John Rogers and artist Cully Hamner. During Infinite Crisis, the mystical scarab that had given Dan Garrett his powers had been thought destroyed. When it was found intact, it was given to Ted Kord, who was never able to use it. After an attack by Brother Eye, the scarab appeared energized and Ted brought it to the wizard Shazam, who took it and sent Ted away. Shortly after, in the Day of Vengeance storyline, Shazam was killed and the scarab was blasted across the globe along with shards from the Rock of Eternity. The scarab came to Earth in El Paso, Texas, where Jaime picked it up. Not long after, Booster Gold appeared at Jaime's house to retrieve it, but it had fused itself to Jaime's spine while he was sleeping. Booster recruited Jaime for Batman's assault on the Brother Eye satellite. Since the scarab was the only thing that could see the satellite, using the scarab's powers, Jaime was able to reveal the satellite to Batman's group, and enabled them to defeat it in their spaceship. During the ongoing series, Jaime was next seen in his own monthly series, fighting off Green Lantern Guy Gardner, who had been driven to rage by his ring's reaction to the scarab. A flashback expanded on Jaime's discovery of the scarab, revealing how the scarab bonded itself to Jaime and showing his first encounter with a meta-human. After that fight with Guy Gardner, Jaime found himself alone and naked in the desert and had to hitchhike home. Upon his return, Jaime discovered he had been missing for a whole year because the scarab used a dimensional mode of transport to get back to Earth. Unlike most superheroes, Jaime shared his identity with family and friends. He began a career as a superhero, meeting Oracle, the Phantom Stranger and the current Peacemaker during his early adventures, and ends up in conflict with supervillains like the ones that work for the crime boss La Dama. In the Teen Titans timeline, Jaime first teams up with the Teen Titans in fighting Lobo, along with the group to ensure the launch of a satellite armed with anti-Reach technology. The Reach themselves apparently hire Lobo to keep their facade as benevolent protectors. At the last moment, Batman and the Teen Titans believe Jaime. Although criticizing Jaime for his lack of formal training, the Titans extend an invitation to visit and perhaps join the team. The Reach later attempt to remove Jaime from the equation, combining the missing AI of Jaime's scarab, a new scarab and a Sinestro core power ring into the Peacemaker, forcing him to cut the scarab from his spine to ensure that his scarab could not be used as a weapon again. In the New 52 timeline, Jaime Reyes and his friend Paco are driving to a party when a fight over a backpack between some men and the Brotherhood of Evil members Phobia, Plasmus and Warp erupts from a nearby building. To protect Paco, Jaime grabs the backpack. When La Dama's agents Beetle, Bone Crusher and a new villain called Coyote join the fight, Beetle throws a knife at the backpack, the scarab inside is set off and Jaime is transformed into Blue Beetle. In Green Lantern, New Guardians. Other representatives of the Reach attack Odm, homeworld of the Blue Lantern Corps, where it is revealed that their armors have taken control of them. Jaime speculates, during a confrontation with Kyle Rayner, that his armor is damaged, explaining why he is in control of himself where other Reach soldiers are enslaved to their armor. In the Blue Beetle, Graduation Day miniseries, Jaime is still continuing his superhero duties as Blue Beetle while also finally graduating from high school. However, during the ceremony, he gets a transmission from the Scarab indicating that the Reach are planning something. Afterwards, following a party to celebrate Jaime graduating, Superman and Jaime share a heart-to-heart about Jaime's unsureness for his future and what he wants for himself. Superman then informs Jaime that, until they get a better understanding of the Reach broadcast, Jaime is grounded from being Blue Beetle and should spend time with his family. Jaime then find out from his parents that, because he's not attending college, he'll be heading to Palmera City to work at the family diner for the summer. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.